All right, third graders, today we are going to work on page 223. 223. We're going to solve some word problems just to get some practice with subtracting and checking our work. All right, some of you need to practice checking your work so you can make sure that your information is accurate. I know word problems can be difficult because you're trying to not only figure out what to do mathematically, but sometimes the words can be really hard. So remember that tip. If you can't read the name, just put in your own name or put in Bob or Mom, right? It doesn't matter what the name is, so don't let that get you stuck. If you need help with the words, you can always ask a grown-up in your house. They'll help you. They shouldn't be helping you with the work itself, right? You should be able to do that on your own, but they can certainly help you in this instance with what the words say, all right? So we're just going to do a couple of these, and then you've got an assignment that I'll explain when we're all done. All right, so let's look at number one. It says, Ken collects photographs as a hobby. He has 375 photographs in his collection at home. If Ken brought 225 of his photographs to share with his classmates, how many photographs did he leave at home? So here's my question. How many photographs did he leave at home? Okay, and pay attention. Look at what we're doing. We're subtracting up here. So that should be a clue to you. If you're reading the directions, right, and putting that in your head, you should know, okay, this is going to be a subtraction page. Some pages are a mix. This one is subtracting. So he's got 375, right? This is our total. So write that down. Remember, we're on page 223. That's the total. Okay, so we've already got the total. We know we're going to subtract, right? We're not trying to find the total. He's getting rid or taking 225 of them to school. We want to know what's left over at home. Okay, so we know that our equation starts with our total. We're going to take away the 225. We don't know the unknown, and I'm going to shorten that to photos, okay, instead of writing photographs all the way out. Okay, you don't need to do any proof drawings. We're just going to simply solve, right, and show our work. You're going to show your work today on your homework as well. So let's rewrite it. 375. We're going to take 225 from that, so minus 225. Okay, think about that poem. When we're subtracting, okay, is there more on the floor? No, look at the number's the same. 0 is the game. I didn't need to ungroup anything, right? I have 7 tens. Can I take away 2 of them? You bet. Okay, if I have 3 hundreds, can I take away 2? Yes. Did I need to do any ungrouping? No, nothing. I didn't need to do any ungrouping. It was simple, straight down subtraction. Remember, from the top down. I always have to look and think, do I have enough to take away the bottom number? Okay, so our answer is 150 photos. Okay, I'm going to read the next one, and you're going to try it on your own. You can pause the video. Of the 212 third and fourth grade students, 165 attended the school festival. How many students did not attend the school festival? How many what? How many students? Okay, we know we're subtracting. We talked about that in the directions. I've got 212 students, 165 attended. We want to know how many did not. Attended just means went. Okay, so I know that I'm going to start with my total, take away one of my addends to find the other addend. Okay. So I'm going to rewrite that. This is my solution, right? But how I'm going to solve it, my equation, but I'm going to solve it by rewriting and stacking ones and tens and hundreds and possibly thousands if I have those. I have 2 ones, and I want to take 5 away. I notice there's more on the floor, right? I have to go next door. Pay special attention. I'm ungrouping that. I'm taking that 10, so now I don't have any. right? I had 1, I took it away. There's nothing left. And I'm giving it to my 1s. Okay, we're still making mistakes. I have 2 1s. I'm giving 10 more. So 2 plus 10, right? That equals 12. Okay, now I'm going to subtract. Okay, counting backwards is a lot harder for me. So I like to keep this number in my head and count on. I know right away that if I make another group of 5, that gets me to 10. So that's 5, and then I'm going to count 2 more, 11, 12. That's going to be 7. 5 and 7, or 5 and 2 make 7. Now in my 10s, I have 0, and I need to take away 6. More on the floor. I have to go next door and ungroup. So I'm taking 1 group, right? 2, and take 1 away, leaves me with 1. But now I have to give it to my 10s. Okay? Some people are changing this and making it 11 or making it 9. You're only giving 10. I had 0 plus 10 more is just 10. I have 10 10s now. I take away 6. I have 4 left. I have 100 and I'm taking away a 100. Do I have anything left? Nope. Not. Remember, if the number's the same, 0 is the game. But if it's at the beginning, I'm not going to put a 0 in front of that. Okay, my answer is just 47. 47 students. Okay. Now, do you remember at the very top, it said to subtract and check. So we've talked about how we can check to make sure our answers are correct. So at the top, right, for this first problem, I'm just going to take my 2 addends right here, and I'm going to add them together. So let's add 225 and 150 to see if we actually get the total that we started with. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. I have a matching pair here, so I know that I did this one right. So you can give yourself, right, a thumbs up, kind of like Doug does on Mystery Science. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, look at the next one. I want you to check yourself. Okay, did we get the right answer? Go ahead and add those add-ins together. I got 212. I know that I started with 212. That's my total, right? So I know, again, thumbs up, I got this one right as well. All right. Your homework tonight has a couple of word problems. So you want to be thinking, I don't know if you have to add or subtract in these word problems, but you're going to do the next page. So turn your page to page number 225. Okay, circle 225. That is your homework assignment for tonight. Now, you're going to need to take a good picture of it. Remember, we've talked about taking that picture from straight above like a bird's eye view so that I can read the words and you can too. You also need to make sure you check the photo before you send it. Okay? What the directions say. You're practicing here. Add or subtract. So you want to pay attention to whatever symbol is there and make sure if you need to make new groups or you need to ungroup that you do that. And then at the very bottom, you're going to look at these 2 word problems. You're going to create an equation and solve it, but you're going to have to figure out, am I adding or am I subtracting? All right, so it's your turn to be a mathematician.